Hello everyone and welcome back to my crafting world. This is Anna. So in the previous haul I showed you a die set that I bought from scrapbook.com, and it is the Tonic Studio Flora Memoria layering die set. So I told you guys I couldn't wait to start playing with this, and so I took it out and I started to die cut some of the pieces that I was going to do a tutorial with you guys to see how we can make a mini album like that. But I got a defective die set. So, some of the pieces cut, some of the parts didn't. So I contacted scrapbook.com. It was yesterday. So yesterday I heard from them maybe an hour after I sent an email and let them know that, it wasn't cutting properly. So in an hour, they contacted me and told me that they were sending out another die set. So that was awesome. I've never had a response that quick and, anything resolved that quick. So while I started to cut it was the second largest die for a mini album, I thought, well, let me go ahead and cut a few more pieces, because the main piece, there's only about 3 inches that doesn't cut all the way, doesn't die cut all the way. So I took my scissors and I die cut the rest of it. But the decorative piece, that one I could not make. It doesn't cut all the way through. So I couldn't even, I tried it a couple of times with a shim. I tried it, so I couldn't do that one. So, but I was still able to cut the main piece out. So let me share this mini album that I made with you guys. Poetic Rose. And this one I got through ASC Craft Supplies, and I do have the little ephemera pack. That's why I wrote that on there, because if I don't write it on there, I forget I have it and then I don't use it. So this is what I have made. I made a little mini album, guys. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit because that's kind of far. There we go. So I made this little mini album, and like I said, it was with the second largest die. And I couldn't do the floral, the intricate die to go around here. So I thought I could decorate it myself. So this is one of the cut aparts, and I used glitter paper at the bottom, this one right here, and then I used this trim. This is from Target, I believe. I think it was the Dollar Spot back in for Valentine's Day in February. And I just put one of the leaves that I had made. I have a whole bunch of them made, and then I put a little cluster of flowers, and then these little flat backs were given to me in a swap, and I thought, you know what, I've never used it, so let me use those. And I thought that came out kind of cute, and I put that little bow on the rose stem. So yeah, that is the front of the album. And on this side, I have a word die that says smile, and I put a couple of little bling pieces at the end there. And then the back, I put another cut apart. So I think this is so pretty. So yeah, this one, let me measure it for you guys, because I didn't even look to see. I didn't even look to see what the size was. So it is 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Okay. So anyway, that is the front cover. And then of course, I had to make the spine. So there's the spine that I had to make for the book, because it doesn't come with the spine. That's a separate die set. So then I kept it fairly simple. I open it up, and here's another cut apart, some more trim with some more bling. And then these two are little mats for photos. And this mat right here, let me see if I can find a piece of paper or something. And I didn't glue that down just because that way if they have to tuck the picture in there, they can still do that. And then I layered these. There's 2 layers in there, and I put a mat in each one. With the smallest, that one did cut out perfectly. With the smallest die, I made this little tab, and I had this little frame in my stash, in my die stash. So I left the back just plain. So each page has a little mat and a little pull tab there. And then I turned the page, and I kept all of them, you know, pretty, you know, I kept them all the same. So one page has this little heart banner, and then this one has room for photos. And I purposely did not put something like this on this side because that way you can put bigger pictures on this side. And then again, the mat, and you know, all the mats are the same. They all have, you know, the little picture frame, and the backs are all simple. And then on this side has the 2 picture mats again, the little banner on the top with the flat backs on there. And then there's this page, and then, you know, they're all the same. And then this page is totally blank. Oh, and I did put a little strip of, I know that's not rose gold, but that was the shiniest gold I could find. And then again, I put the trim on this side along with the little gems. And that is it, guys. I kind of liked it. So I didn't put a closure on there because it's not going to get real thick. Even with photos, it's not going to get real thick. And you know, if you stand it up, it does open up a little bit, but you know, it's not a big deal. At least not to me, it's not. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. And I'll have a tutorial with measurements and all that good stuff. That way, if you have the die, you can look at, you know, measurements and all that good stuff, so you can make your mini album without that extra die set. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Have a great day.